All right, guys, welcome to the #1 place to get better at League of Legends. I am NEACE. Today, we're doing a coaching. It's Saturday. Okay, cool. How long you been playing, man?
I've been playing since season 10. I actually got coaching from one of your streams last time, and
Okay.
I've been doing Firefly as well, so I've come back for more to hopefully get out of bronze this time.
Let's see. You played, and you did play recently, so that's
Yes.
good because I'll be able to actually load these and look through and see what it is you're doing. Well, the first thing that I'm noticing right away is coaching or not. When it comes to farming, you're still farming abysmally bad. Like, you understand this, right?
Yeah.
Like, you can't be farming fucking 4 CS a minute, 5 CS a minute. You're missing half of all the farm that's given to you, man. Like, honestly, that right there would be the biggest, like, why are we in bronze? Like, that would be the biggest answer that I could give you right away. It's just like, you literally, when I go through your op.gg, you literally, like, almost never break 5 CS a minute. Like, that's really bad, dude. All right, so right away, we go into lane. See this right here?
Yeah.
This, hold on one second. There's Epic Pen. Okay, dope. This right here is ideal spacing, okay? What the fuck? Epic Pen, get out of my face. This is ideal spacing. This is your Q range, right? This is Q. This is ideal where you are right now. You don't just walk up to people and start trading autos for no reason.
Okay.
So watch what happens. You're about to Q him. He dodges it. Wow, good job. Good job, Jax. Now watch what you do. Why are we hitting this minion right now? Like, basically, what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be getting on you about why are we not paying attention to what we're doing? Because you are just on full autopilot in your games. Like, what? Tell me, when you're in this game and you hit this minion, what do you think you're accomplishing by hitting this minion right now? What do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
No, I'm serious, because you're going to go into game and you're going to hit minions randomly. So when you're hitting a minion, what in your head do you think you're doing? Like, by hitting that minion, like, do you have a reason at all for hitting that minion?
That either might have probably been an A misclick or something, or I was trying to hit Jax in that game.
Okay, so we're trying to hit Jax. Okay, so why are we trying to hit Jax? You know what Jax's abilities are?
Oh yes, his E is his stun.
So are we going to be able to hit Jax if he plays properly?
No.
So why is Jax then allowed to cross this line and get on top of our head?
He shouldn't be.
Right. So when you miss the Q, just step away for a bit until you have another Q, and then try to poke again or hit the minions and then back up again.
Okay.
What I envision, or what I would imagine, and what we're going to be watching is going to be a lot of you just fighting and hitting things for no reason. There's no thought in what we're doing. You see that? You just hand shook this trade. Because again, it's not like Jax jumps on you with Q. He just walks up to you. That's it. Right? And all you have to do is literally just walk backwards. But again, it boils down to that line around Mordekaiser. If you've got this line and you say, this is my Q range, keep people here. Here. In this area. Don't let them come in here unless you want them there. Right? It's just that easy. There's no way that he gets on top of you. Now, let's see what the rest of the lane looks like. Okay, we land some poke. Cool. Now he uses his E. Now, see what you just did here? He used his E in front of your face. Watch. As soon as I see him waste it, I'm going to walk right at him and try to land an EQ and back away. Watch. You're just standing there. Why are we just standing there?
Possible autopilot.
Right.
I don't think I was thinking.
Right.
So I was on autopilot.
Right. You need to ask yourself, what am I allowed to do? If he E's, he made a move. Make a move based on what you just saw. He uses an ability. You need to think, how can I do something with that? You don't just look at him using abilities and think, oh, this is cool. For example, when I play Fiora, this is why when I slow push, I don't use random abilities. Because if I randomly W the wave, Mordekaiser's going to walk at me and try to fight me. Here, you're not doing anything. Now, would I try to fight Jack straight up completely? No, but what I would do is I would E him, Q him, and then back away. If he jumps to me, I pop Ghost and Ignite and outplay him. Because I know he has no E. Do you understand?
Yep.
It's all planned out. So right here, this Q is fine. We missed the Q. It happens, whatever. Any reason why we felt like we need to E this? The reason I'm nitpicking this, by the way, is not to be a dick to you. I want you to just see that every single thing adds up, right? So like right here, you say, oh, I'm clearing the wave. But you're using an ability with a much longer CD instead of just using your Q, right? Yeah. Let the minions get really low and then just calmly Q them. If you have to E the minion because he's threatening you, then E it. But he's not even threatening you yet. Now, you're really lucky he doesn't just jump on your head here. This, I have no idea why he isn't just jumping on you here. Watch. If I'm Jax, I literally just jump on you and get your sums and kill you. Probably. You should be standing right now, right here. And just waiting. We're behind, right? If he wastes ability, sure, you can go up and try to Q him or whatever. Like, there's no reason at the moment to do anything here. So this, it's like he's just, he's letting you live. I have no idea what I'm watching. He's just letting you live right now. There's actually no world where he can't just jump. He could just jump on you and kick you out of lane. Like, this is insane. This is madness. There he goes. He finally, there he goes. Yeah, like if he really wanted to, he could have done that a long time ago. And it would have went a lot better for him because he just didn't try to fight you at all. So now, wave goes under. All right, let's talk about this. What do you think's in this bush right now?
Just, I thought it was nothing because I didn't see Jats because my camera was in front. That's why I actually didn't see Jats into the bush. So I thought Jats was further back. So I was going to go to check the bush.
But what are you checking it? But what are you checking it for?
Let's see. For Jats. Because
I didn't know why? But why? Do you think you beat him?
I thought because I didn't realize he healed that much. So because I saw him on lower HP.
Watch this again. You see him cross over, I think. Maybe. I don't know if you saw him or not. But like, what I'm trying to get at here is that your entire lane phase is just like pure autopilot. There's no thought. You're playing League. You're playing League to play League. You're not playing League to think about what you're doing. You're not playing League to like really obsess over the small things. You just are like floating in lane. So let's take 1 second here. I'm just gonna hop into practice tool real quick, and we'll look at some more VODs too, because I'm going to show you that this is a constant. The mini game for you needs to become, how can I space and keep my distance from an enemy? And what you're going to start doing is you're going to start moving like this more. Okay, see this little movement? This is your movement from now on. None of this fucking floating around shit where you have no concept of what you're doing. You play any sports at all?
No.
I'm trying to think of a good comparison. Biggest thing that I'm trying to teach is I need you to treat this line like it's a sport. Right? And like, your responsibility as a player is to tease this line at all times, no matter where your opponent is for now. This is what I need from you. I don't need you like walking into the range of the guy like this. I need you to keep tight to your Q range. See, watch our Q. See, I know roughly where the range is. See how I drew it out without, I didn't look at it. I've just been playing for a while, right? So like here, look at how I'm moving. This is your movement. If the Jax moves to here, then you move up, right? And you do it again. And you go like this, okay? If you miss it, you run like this and then step back and wiggle a bit until your Q's nearly up. And then you come forward again when it's about up and you dance right here. Why does this matter? Well, because if this guy jumps on you or something and you're doing this, you Q, he jumps on you, you E, maybe auto him and keep walking backwards. And then step back up when you get your Q. This is your game. This is Mordekaiser. Okay? That's your whole function, is to get a lead with this over and over again. Q poke, step back, Q poke, step back. See how I'm always repositioning to this line? Mm-hmm. See how my clicks are like right here? What this is about is this is about your ability to stay focused and to fucking really nitpick this movement. When I watch players play now, after playing like here in Korea, I see a lot of this and I'm like, oh my God, all of NA's laning is so bad. Everybody's terrible. This is why everybody just gets dumpstered by Koreans. This is what it's about. This movement and repositioning. Guy goes this way, you move this way. Guy goes this way, you move this way. And you move just like this. And you play on that line and fling Qs at him. That's your whole game. Now, what happened when you started the lane phase? Jax legitimately just walked up to your face like this and started autoing you while your Q was like on cooldown like this. He walks up to you and starts autoing you. But in reality, when he was walking at you, you should have been just like this and been like, sit back here. Once your Q's back up, you land a Q and you wiggle at him. If he backs up, you walk forward a bit. See what I mean? Mm-hmm. Really important. These little details are everything. This is everything. Now, the farming stuff, that's another thing entirely too. But again, it comes down to that movement. Visualize the range of your Q and sit on the edge and fucking wiggle. That is what you do. Okay? That's your whole game plan. You understand? That is everything to your game. Okay, Q poke to start. See how you're AFK? You're standing still? You should be wiggling. You're walking at her even though you have no Q. I would not even be walking at her. I would just be chilling and wiggling around. And slash hitting's fine too. Q should have already came down on her head. You waited too long. Your eyes should be darting to this cooldown. And right now, you shouldn't be hitting them. And what are we hitting the minions for? See this? What are we hitting the minion for? What is it even doing?
Doing nothing.
Right. Right. The reason we're nitpicking this is so you start seeing it. Like, what am I doing? Like, what is the point of hitting this minion? And so let's back up. Watch when you decide to hit this minion. All right. Ready? What did your Q just hit?
Hit the minions and her. I think.
Right. Correct. Yes. That's all I need. Right. Okay. You see this? Whose wave's pushing? Yours or hers?
It's going to be mine because I touched the wave.
Because you touched the wave. Exactly. So what are we hitting the minion for? You're already pushing, right? Don't say, oh, I'm pushing the wave. You're already pushing. What do you need to put? If you were going to say to me, if you're going to say some high elo shit and be like, NEACE, I'm going to crash wave 2, invade red. Okay, sure. But you're not doing that, are you?
No.
You're just hitting it randomly, right? Everything needs to have a purpose in this game. Every little bit of damage that you throw on your wave needs to have a fucking purpose. There's no reason to arbitrarily hit that wave. So start telling yourself when you go to hit it what you were doing. So every lane phase that I play as Tryndamere, I could tell you literally. I could go through the VOD. I could tell you exactly why I hit minions when I hit them. Every single. I'm not even exaggerating. This isn't bullshit. I could literally say, I'm going to invade this guy. I think I can shove this wave in. I can't shove this wave in, so I'm not going to push it anymore, or whatever. I can tell you exactly the plan for the wave based on, and I bet you my opponent, if you asked him if we could speak Korean, I bet you he'd tell you the same thing too. You understand?
Yeah.
Everybody has a reason. Do you think this Gwen has a reason for hitting waves and doing all that shit?
Possibly. Maybe.
Maybe, probably not. My reason for asking this is to prove a point. If you're not paying attention to why you're hitting the wave, and she's not paying attention to why she's hitting the wave or touching the wave, are any of you outside of bronze level right now in this concept?
No.
Exactly. So if I can get you doing this and being like, I'm doing this because of XYZ, now guess what? We're more likely to climb. All right, it's too easy. Now here, watch. So we hit this wave. We're going to randomly walk up. Okay, so we hit the wave randomly. And now she autos us because of that, right? And you're just hitting it randomly. But in reality, if you wanted to walk near that wave, you should just hit her and back away and not even touch the wave. Now you have auto Q. That's fine. That auto on the minion was kind of pointless, but whatever. So now we're pushing. I like this little movement here to get an auto in. That was good. That was really good. Now, this doesn't look that bad if you're trying to set up a level 2. But see how you backed up right away?
Yeah.
If it were me, if I were hitting that minion, as soon as I would have last hit the minion standing here. And then as the auto goes forward, I walk at her and save my E and just walk at her and try to hit a good E into a Q and then auto her back to tower. Now she's out of lane. But look what you did again. Watch. Let's walk through it. You're about to go and hit this minion. Ready? The one that gets you level 2. Question. Do you think about level ups when you're hitting minions? Are you even aware that you're about to level up?
No.
Then if you're not, that's bad. Yes. So let me tell you what would be going through my head. All right. I'm going to drop myself into your game here. So I would literally walk here, auto, right? And then I would walk here and then auto. And then I would, just like I said, I would just path at her in a straight line and save my E and try to auto her. If she autos me, if she runs away, I just try to E her, Q her, auto her, and then use my passive until she's safe under tower. Does all that make sense? Like,
yes.
It's all layered out. Like, I already have the plan. See, so watch what you do. You auto and you back up. But right now, you should be here because you know that you're about to get level 2. That's the 7th minion, right? First minion, second wave. So you should be standing here. Bam! I auto this minion. I step at her now, and I just walk it in. I always say, like the Terminator. You Terminator walk. You just straight line. You find the outer ring of the tower here. You go to the ring. You go right here and stand there. You understand? You're just chilling.
Yes.
And you zone now. That's what I would do. So here, watch. Level 2. Do you leverage it at all? Nope. You guys are best friends. BFFs. Look at that. Best buds. Now you finally do it. But why fling it out at max range? Why not just walk at her? What can she do? You see that? You could just boop, 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 and you just walk all the way up. And she's going to have a long, she's going to have a lot of moments where she could make a mistake. She could maybe auto you. This is why pressure is so important. With newer players, as you're walking, she could go, this Mordekaiser's angry. Do I run away? Do I auto him? Do I fight him in the wave? Right? There's so many places where she can make a mistake. Oh shit, he throws an E. I didn't dodge it. Oh, I lost my whole health bar. GG. But you didn't even play that out because as soon as you got level 2, you ran backwards. This way. Now she's level 2. Now, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this ward. I tell people just to not ward very often. If you're gonna ward, just ward ward right here and get back to lane. Again, whose wave's pushing? Yours or hers?
Mine.
Okay, do we want to pressure her or let her farm?
We want to pressure her so she can't farm.
Right. If you get ganked, let's think about this for a second. If we get ganked, can we outplay the gank? Do you think?
Possibly, but I am unsure because it is a Zac and he can hit me from out of vision.
Right, but the question is, do you think you can outplay it? If you get flanked by Zac, Can you outplay the gank is my question. As in, can you survive it or turn it or, whatever?
I might be able to survive it if I...
Okay, let's go through it. Why?
So, depending on where he gains me, if he comes from a river from bush to cut me off behind, I could try walking into the jungle, going into the tri-bush and going around trying to go into my jungle because Kane is on my side.
Right.
So I can go towards my Kane if I get ganked. It would make the fight an even 2v2.
What about let's simplify it though. What about just like his abilities? Like, what are his abilities? What are we most scared of with Zach?
His grab to pull me closer to win, so she can just be on.
But after that, what would we probably do? We probably just ghost, right?
Yeah.
Ghost, and we have shield. Do you think they catch us then after that point?
Yeah, because Zach, if he times his bounce right, he could bounce in front of me if I don't see the. I don't react.
Well, what I'm saying, I guess what I'm saying is, can you dodge his E or no?
Yes, because you see it before he lands.
Right. And if you pop ghosts and run away, are they going to be able to stay on top of you? Really?
No.
Probably not, right? And you have shield. So yeah, it's going to be scary if she's just free hitting you, right? And they ignite you or whatever. But at the end of the day, you're probably not caught as long as you're just responsive with your ghosts and you're responsive with your spacing. There's no real way that you just die outright. Gwen is not known for her early game. You understand? It's not like what she's known for is she's going to fucking get scaled up and she's going to be near impossible to beat in a 1v1. That's basically what she's known for. So when you're warding like this, you're taking yourself out of offense. And look how far down you go. This is a classic new mistake. Oh, you're not even warding. You're just, I don't know where you're going.
I thought I had a ward, but I think I used it earlier in this.
So either way though, right now, if I were moving, dude, I'm getting anxiety if I'm top. She's able to farm your wave right in front of you. I don't care about warding right now. I want to fuck her up. I don't care. I have a huge wave. I don't give a shit if I get ganked right now. I'm pushing regardless. Do you understand? I'm not going anywhere. Yes. That's what you need to understand. If the wave is in this position, dude, you're dying on this wave. It doesn't matter. Like, you're in low elo. I would rather you literally sit in a block of minions and fight and wiggle around with Ghost and die than, like, try to, like, sneakily ward, like, try to catch this gank with a ward. Like, no, dude, just focus on killing this bitch. Fuck all that. I don't want to go over here. I don't want to. But if you must, just drop it like here quickly. Like quick. Just drop that and then get back to lane so you can actually pressure. Because watch what she gets to do. She just gets to farm the whole wave. You see that?
Yeah.
And then let's talk real quick about the EQ here. Ready? What do we think we're doing with this EQ? You're trying to hit her, right? But wouldn't it be better? Wouldn't it be better instead of like full on, like full sending EQ? Wouldn't it be better to just like slow play it and see if she goes to hit a minion or something? Because now once you EQ the entire wave, it kind of like, at this point, you had her on the ropes. Like right here, watch. She can't farm, can she? Before you EQ'd. She can't just walk up and CS, can she? Right?
No, yes, you can't.
So, if we E and Q and miss, what do you think she's going to think?
I have enough sum so she can go in.
Yeah, no abilities, so I can walk up and farm, right? So, wouldn't it be better then to just slow play it and just wait until she tries to auto a wave or something, and then we just Q calmly and just play it slow? Again, I'm not doing all this like lane phase nitpicking to make you feel bad. This is all. I mean it, dude. When I'm laning against people, this is the level of detail that like is happening. I promise you. It's not bullshit. I swear. This is all just. This is what you do while you're laning. This is the conversations. When you watch like high elo games and you're like, why isn't he hitting the minions with, why isn't he trying to poke? This is the type of stuff that that's happening. This is the type of conversations that are happening. So you need to be aware, like, I just EQ'd the whole wave. So now the whole thing's pushing. And so now you've got to manage that. This is good. That was a good little auto. Why did we stop chasing there and try to find a Q? There's so much inefficiency. Ready? Watch.
Yeah.
You make a nice auto. Walk it in and Q. Walk. What are you backing down for? Walk. Watch. Are you friends? You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Here's this fucking... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Where are you going? Oh, we are in the low elos for sure. All right. Question. When you're roaming here, is the wave completely under tower?
No, it's not. It's
Is Gwen... Can we still pressure Gwen or not?
Yes, we could have.
So we're just letting her have free farm to walk at a guy. Where, like, you're not like a reliable roamer, right? So it's not like you're not Talon. You're not gonna hop walls and jump to the guy, right? You gotta waddle over there. Let's just focus on beating the guy in front of our face.
Okay.
See all this shit you're doing? These weird,
Yeah.
like, you're playing outside of your pay grade. You randomly warding. I don't think I've ever told a client that they need to ward. Like, at least not in lane phase. I know that sounds dumb, but seriously, dude, in low elo at least, you don't need to fucking ward. Okay? You just need to win the lane, dude. That's all you need to focus on right now. We just need to we're basically learning how to write, and we're learning how to, like, trace the fucking letters. That's all we care about right now. We just want to win the lane by learning the fundamentals of laning, and then the rest will fall into place. So this wandering around the map is a no-go. We go all the way across the map. We do nothing, and Gwen gets the sigh of relief. She gets to do it. Okay, why are we hitting this minion? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ready? Watch this. You cue that, which is fine, but watch why are we hitting these minions?
I guess I was trying to see a scene to blow it to all of them.
Why? What about Gwen? Where's Gwen?
I don't know. I lost track.
Well, we lost track of her. Is she in? Exactly? Is she in our face or no?
No, she's
Is
not.
she on my screen? Let's say you're a lock screen player playing like this. I bet you'd still see that Gwen's not here, right?
Yeah.
You see it. You know she's not here. So why would we even bother hitting the minions? Is her wave pushing to us, or are we pushing to her?
Her wave's pushing to us.
Right. So is she getting XP and gold right now?
No.
Then why are we hitting the wave?
Autopilot.
Right. Fucking just chill. AFK. Just last hit. I taught you stop command, didn't I?
Yes.
Okay. Stand here and just at the very last second, last hit. And get behind the minions while you do it. And just wait until she comes back. It's pushing to you. Why do we need to touch the wave? See what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's see what else we do here. So all you just did was you let her kill your jungler, right? But she loses nothing. Because you could have made her come to you and then all in her in a long lane, maybe. But she's full health, but maybe she comes back and she's low. Maybe she used Ignite. If she different world, maybe she has Ghost or Flash, she uses that. You could have pulled the wave back here, E, Q, and then Ghost Ignite and run her all the way back to tower if she comes here. But what you did is now you're pushing into her again. Guess what she gets to do now? She gets to hang out again. We need to use that shield way earlier, my guy. That was nice. Took way too long to be up there, though. See how you're running away right now? What are you running away from?
Nothing. She's low. On the tower.
I'd be standing right here. See that? I'd stand right there. That's my friend. That's my bodyguard. That's my homie. I stand behind my homie. Homie tanks tower first, and I get a free opportunity to EQ her in the face. And do the exact play you just did. EQ, ignite, she dead. But look how long she gets to chill. There's a good auto at the end. So let's talk about this. After you get the kill, why aren't we basing here?
I think it was on either autopilot for the second wave coming in and didn't want it to get stuck outside the tower.
It's not going to get stuck. It's not going to get stuck. Look. It's under tower. You're good. See where the wave is? It's under tower. Touch this bush and recall. Just recall here. You got the kill. She's going to TP forward. You know that. You need to buy your items. You can't sit out here like this with no health and 1100 gold. She's about to come back and spend her money. And you're going to be just AFK for the remainder of the game. Watch. You can't do anything now. Ready? You haven't bought yet. So she's just going to push at you. And the only reason that she's that low is because she's terrible. You understand this, right?
Yeah.
The only reason you ever kill her again is because she's just horrible. She takes all that remember that thing about spacing I showed you? Now, let's imagine a world where she just stays outside of your queue and just pushes in and chills. Like right here. She was super impatient. You hit her with like every single Q. Watch. Q. EQ. Q. She never E's out of it or anything. She just tanks it. Q. She gets your ghost. Again, she doesn't have to fight you. She could legitimately just push here and recall. She decides she's going to fight you. Even though she has no vision of you. Wow. And then she loses the 1v1 by an auto. Now, again, none of this, 7 minutes, none of this is, I mean, you hit a nice EQ, but none of this is really played appropriately. Right? Like, it's all just, it's a mess. It's a mess. And that's not even really getting on the farming portion. But, like, when you look at this VOD and you see it, when I lay it out for you, do you feel like this is a good 2-0 win right now? Do you feel like you're owning? Right. This is just...
No.
This is Mario Party. None of this is deliberate.